Yeah, let me get on there.
I really need somebody, somebody, somebody. Don't let go. I'm too scared to ever wanna be alone if you're not there. I really need somebody.
I've been noticing in the last couple of years. So if you like to network and you passing your number out in business cards and shit like that, when it comes to emails, and I almost didn't get this deal because of this shit. I mean, I got the deal, but there was no communication for like 2 weeks, which made me nervous and made me think, God damn, these motherfuckers ghost me too. What the fuck is happening?
Mic checker.
I think I got everything right this time. So let's get to the signing, man. Let's get to the signing. I'm gonna go ahead and sign the deal and make it official on this here camera. I'm excited. We also had to learn patience. I've had to learn it several times. Several times it could have really screwed me over. I had to learn patience. And what I mean by that is there's some things we need to learn with technology. We think we know, but we always have to catch up and keep in tune with what's happening in technology, because you can fuck yourself not knowing some shit. And I pretty much know my way around technology, but what I mean by this is I've been noticing in the last couple of years. So if you like to network and you passing your number out in business cards and shit like that, when it comes to emails, and I almost didn't get this deal because of this shit. I mean, I got the deal, but there was no communication for like 2 weeks, which made me nervous and made me think, God damn, these motherfuckers ghost me too. What the fuck is happening? But I'm mentoring somebody, and I figured it out, mentoring the first communication with this particular person. And she was all enthused, and then she sent me a message, and I told her I was going to email her, and then I sent her an email, and the motherfucker didn't respond for like a week. I'm like, how this motherfucker gonna approach me and then ghost me? Like, what the fuck is happening? So I won't tell you the whole story, but bottom line, at day 5, 6, I wrote her off. I'm like, fuck her shit. And, that's why I didn't want to fuck with these young motherfuckers, because they talking shit. Like, this is why I'll keep to myself. But then I thought about it. I'm like, is she not getting my emails? Because she can't be that fucking enthused about working with me and then all of a sudden just ghost me like that. So I asked her, and I was like, check your email, or check your spam folder. I think my emails are going to spam, and that's what it was. Like, she was like, I wonder why you didn't respond, and blah, blah. I was like, I wonder why you didn't respond. You know what I'm saying? We had a good laugh about it, but it's serious. Because I was in my head cursing her out and, writing her off as another one of them young people that talk all that shit, whatever, right? But then I thought again, I'm like, I wonder if my shit is going to spam with this agency. Sure was. So what I've noticed in the last few years, and I need you artists to pay attention to this, get in the habit of checking your spam folder every fucking day. Every day. And when you meet people, when you network, especially in your email address, and you have a special email address, not just Gmail. I think for the most part, Gmail is whitelisted and goes through most of the time when you send it to somebody. But when it's a special email, like I have one, therealamaru at therealamaru.com, that shit goes straight to spam. And it's been going for years, and I don't know how to stop it. It goes straight to spam, so you have to get in the habit of, when you pass your card out or information, give your information up, tell the people. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to put that on my website. If you email me and I figure that out. Anyway, let people know this is the email I'm going to be using and I want to use it. So make sure you check your spam folder for me, please. Because once a couple times you do it, it'll stop sending my emails to spam. So that was what was happening. And so the last email that I sent these people to follow up on, because I had a question on the contract. And so immediately, almost immediately after the thing, we reviewed the contract, and I got a question. Simple question. It was the only question I had. So I'm sending them emails. Yo, I'm like, to all three people, and then this, that, and that. And then once I figured out it might possibly be that, I sent it through Gmail. And then I said, hey, I think my emails aren't getting to you. Can you please check your spam, blah, 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 da, da, da. They answered it in like 5 minutes. I can tell when someone reads the email. They answered it in like 5 minutes. I'm like, damn, that's what it was. And then the email I put, last attempt. I was like, I'm not going to keep chasing you if that's what it is. But I didn't shoot myself in the foot by putting some other shit in there. Like, fuck y'all going to hit me up, getting all mad unnecessarily. But I did put, because I'm serious about this shit. This is the last attempt. I'm not going to keep pestering you. This is what I'll keep doing. But I see that someone opened the email the other day, but yet no one responded. Blase, split this, then a third. Because my shit is going to spam. And it's not now. Because as soon as they figured it out, they responded and answered my question. I sent them another question. They responded. So here we are. So that's what I want. I need to be able to know that I got a question about something, because I asked them that during the meeting, face to face. Am I going to be able to contact you if I have, yeah, of course, blah, blah, blah. And then the exact opposite happened. And then it was. So be up on your technology is what I'm telling you. Know how to use it, and know that, and be patient, because everybody don't know it like you, or you might not know it like everybody else. And so for that reason, you need to be patient. All right, let's get to the signing. You guys are bearing witness. My crazy friend is bearing witness. And hopefully within a few months, you'll start hearing GDS music on different TV shows and commercials and movies, and put my signature, my autograph that I've been using ever since I've been in the show business. Oops. That's why I have 2 copies. I signed in the wrong spot. Let's do this again. Do this again. That's why I asked for 2 copies. You know what? Let me fill out this copy that I messed up, in case I mess up again, and then I'll redo it on the, all right, let's do that. Let's be smart about this. Sign that. Let me print my name, my real name. The company is there. My company, GDS Music, GDS. Date was today, Friday the 26th. That's 1/26/24. And the principal email. Remember, I told you, therealamaru.com. Bam. All right. Got it. It's done. It's official, people. Well, it's half official, people, because they got a countersign. And then I gotta redo it on this official sheet here. But I got the practice out the way. This turned into a practice. I just wanted to make sure that I signed everything in the right spot and then transfer it over. But you just witnessed the signing of my very first sync deal. And for those of you who don't know what that means, again, that means that when I make music, I have an agent that will submit music to their relationships, production companies all over the world, who doing television, film, movies, etc., commercials, whatever. If they want to use my song whole, in part, snippet, whatever, they let me know what songs and what they need, what stems they need, etc. I send it to them. They, blah, blah, blah. They cut me a check. We split it. Woo. Wash, rinse, and repeat. I was going to do a television show next month, but I pushed it based on this contract signing because I want to be able to develop this relationship with this company so that I can use it as leverage to help get the television show off the ground and on a good footing to start. So, again, you can get all this information and everything that we're doing through the website, gdsmusic.net, greenwooddistrictstudios.com, therealamaru.com, the Rawlz. Whatever, blah, blah. All of it goes to the same place. You're going to get your information primarily from there. You will get the music from there, especially the new album that comes out on Juneteenth. You'll start to see promos for it. Today I'm making placing the order for the album, the record, the vinyls, and all that. I get to do it today. I'm excited about that. As soon as I get off of here and go take my dog for a walk and drink some water and eat some food, I'm going to be making this order, and you'll start to see it on the website and different social media platforms. I'm excited. I hope that you guys come along this ride with me and celebrate this music with me, go on this journey. Because again, at the end of the day, I want for myself, I want for my brother what I want for myself, and I really want this to be successful for the youth. I know a lot of people say that, but again, I got receipts. Check my stats, check my resume, check my history. And it's always, I put my money where my mouth is. I got receipts. This ain't just talk. I put in for the culture, and I'm gonna continue to put in for the culture, and not just my culture. This includes kids of all races. It's the youth. That's who's important in this whole scenario. I'm 50 years old. I lived a decent life. I got, some experiences and some things, this, that, and the third, and it ain't been smooth sailing, but it's been something. And I want to pass this information on to those who want to use it and try to move themselves forward. Again, this is not the only way. It's just a way, and a way I did it, and a way that worked for me. And from my experiences. And from my experiences, this is the most solid way that has worked for me multiple times. Yeah, even though I've fallen throughout the years, and the reason why I've fallen is because I've broken one of these rules that I gave to you. Yep. Every time I break one of the rules, shit fails. So I wasn't breaking the rules this time. And I haven't broken any of the rules since I started this music journey last year. So I'm proud of myself, pat myself on the back, because I did that. And with the support of some really, really close friends. But I put in the footwork and made that shit happen. And I'm proud of that. I ain't scared to say it. And that's just what it is. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, as always, please leave them. Please leave them, because I will speak on them. Just like the subject matter for the next coming shows. I did the critiquing of my album today. And you'll start seeing clips of those when I edit this. I'm gonna start uploading beats for sale. My PR rule is complete, so I can do that now. I did the self-grade. I'm gonna talk about Kid Rock, my experience with him on a later show. How I've been making the latest music videos. And rest in peace to Carl Quaig. And I'm gonna tell you that story real quick so I can cut it up. Rest in peace to Carl Craig. They keep talking about industry plants, man. And sometimes I be thinking about my career in life, and then that a lot of, in general, people don't know who I am until they see me on stage or whatever, and they're like, "Who the fuck this guy?" That type of shit. And I was thinking about, I saw that Carl Craig died. I'm like, damn, I know that dude, right? And I do. Carl Craig produced Players Club, a lot of black movies, Real House Husbands of Hollywood, and just a lot of black television, right? When I first got my second movie deal, and I was working for Master P, and living in LA, he was one of the producers that I met with that was interested in my movie. So he was coming aboard as a producer of, what movie was it at the time? At the time it was called Part-Time Mother. And then now it's called Breaking the Cycle. But he was coming on board as a producer. And at the time I didn't really know who the fuck he was. Because everything was new. I was young in Hollywood, and I'm just enamored that he got plaques on the wall, it's just, I'm like, damn, this is surreal, okay. And, I have a deal, and I got all these people around me, and, we putting this thing together, and so everything is fresh, and yeah, he's somebody, and blah, 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 but I wasn't really tripping, I'm just taking it all in, and then as the years go by, I see this cat's face and name on shit, and I'm like, yeah, that's so, man, and then, 20 years later, blah, 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 and like, wow, that was him. And then he just recently passed away. So I'm one of those people that you're going to find and figure out who was in the room. When shit happens, a lot of people be in the room sometimes. And they be just obsolete or minuscule, because they not the star, And so, but there are people in the room when shit happens. I'm one of those people. Like, yeah, man, I was there. I'm like, for real? Like, I just remembered that I worked with Richard Pryor. It's a car drop. I put that shit on my resume, and I just realized about 5 years ago. I don't put it on my resume, but I know comics who will put that on their resume. Worked with Richard Pryor. I told a comic that at the last show I did. He fucked around and brought me up to that shit. It felt good, but it felt cheap too at the same time. I never thought about using it as no intro, but it was facts. I did. I used to work for Master P, and we worked on a movie that was for No Limit Films, and we worked on a movie called Foolish. And in Foolish, Richard Pryor had a cameo in it. And I remember when I saw him on set, he was in a wheelchair at the time. And I haven't seen Foolish all the way through today, so I don't know if the cameo made the movie. I'm pretty sure it did. It was a club scene. I think Eddie was performing or something like that, and he was in the back of the room because they were giving, shots out visually to people that was in the room that were notables. But I don't know if that made the movie. I think it did. But yeah, I got to work with Richard Pryor. I can legitimately say that shit. So I've got experiences. I've been places. I've seen shit. When Cat Williams was talking that shit, I know the people he was talking about. I know, Chico Bean used to open up for us. I know some of the people that he, I know. I worked with Monique. I was on the Parkers. I did a couple episodes. I did one episode that turned into 2 episodes. I worked with her before she won the Oscar. I partied with Jamie Foxx before he was an Oscar winner. We used to go to the Century Club. Anybody in the know what the fuck I just said. I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna describe what the Century Club is, because it ain't open no more. But if you was around then, that's when I came up. When the Century Club was open, anybody in the business, and I'm saying the Century Club that was from LA, you know what I'm talking about. Like, damn, you went to Century Club and shit? That's where everybody was at. Everybody. I didn't party from anybody. Everybody was Shaq, from Shaq to, I got stories about Shaq. You know what I'm saying? I'm partying with Warren G, JD, who been Century Club? Everybody was at that bed. I remember talking to Shaq. I had to ask him to sit down, and he was still at the same level I was while I was standing up. I remember he had a blue suit on, like a big blue-ass penguin. He had a duck to get into the entrance and shit. That's where I first met Guy Torrey, and to this day, I don't think he knows, because I done hit him up a couple times, but he don't. We ain't talked to each other in 20 years, and all of a sudden this nigga tell me, hey man, we knew each other, remember? Somebody trying to coattail. That ain't me. I just wanted to know, hey man, we met, we used to be friends, back when we had pages and shit. Remember when you had hit me up and told me I need He ain't responding. Because I got a parallel story about him and how life could have been different had I handled my business back in the day and not procrastinate. Procrastination, put it like this, had I not procrastinated early in my career, I would have been in company with the kings of comedy. And on a later show, I'll explain how. Had I handled my business early on in my career, I could have been in that company of Kings of Kind of Hell. Who knows? I could have maybe one day been in one of them motherfuckers. But that's how my life paralleled in this business with other people. And I only know this because I watched the movie Fat Fridays, the documentary that Guy Tori did, and looked at the timeline. I said, oh shit. Oh my God, he was starting stand up then. That's when we met. And I was trying to get, oh my God. Oh man, I came into some revelation. And I watched that whole thing. I was like, this is what I was doing when they did that. I was right there. And then, oh man, yeah. Let me stop. That's how you get yourself in trouble. Thinking about that shit and then living in the past and comparing yourself. That wasn't my path. My path is the shit that I'm on right now. So, yeah, you know, got to pick my daughter up from school. I'll watch later. Really enjoyed the comedy last night. You deserve a lot last night. Hey, what's up, man? Underdog Riley. That's what's up. Thanks for coming through, man. Yeah, no problem, man. This is what I do. I do this, try to do this live every week and then cut the episodes up so that you can see them later. So this, what I've done in the last 3 hours will probably last a month. But I will do a live every week, Thursday or Friday. So you get the live up to date of what's going on. And then again, I chop it up, put it on as content, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, man, tell everybody, appreciate you. Again, go to the website, gdsmusic.net. I gotta go walk my dog because he's making threats at me right now. He said he's gonna call the police if I don't get off this motherfucker. So I'll holler at y'all. Thank you very much. It's been Hood Rawlz, Amaru, aka Young Ru, aka therealamaru, aka Hood Rawlz, aka Mr. Woosaa, aka. Peace. We move the bullshit forward by participating in the bullshit and don't want to call it bullshit when we smell the bullshit, even though it smells and tastes like the bullshit.